silver and bronze. As far as the fourth place position in Moto 2, Jaden Wolf, good ride by him to finish up fourth. Gavin Batson in fifth. Nick Paxiars in the number 6 spot. Hayden Crimes in seventh. JJ Concannon now up to an 8th place position. Parker Goyette, the 27, now into 9th place position as Cade Miller will round out the top 10 here in Moto 2. Once again, though, 1, 2, and 3 in this moto go to the podium just like that. Schofield, Rowley, and Babin.
You know, that says something about the system down here. You know, the qualifiers, the LCQs, the whole system, really fair. You know what I mean? You're getting plenty of opportunity to come up there and make up for mistakes. And when we get to this second moto, you know, the guys that deserve to be in the second moto are here.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
It can be nerve-wracking, but you gotta put the nerves aside, and you really just have to focus on the track, not necessarily focus on anyone else but the track and yourself. So can't let the nerves get to you.
Over the past week, I saw an improvement. Did you feel a difference in maybe settling into the pace, you know, readjusting to these guys here this fall, and really put some of that behind you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, as some of the new 125 riders may know, I mean, getting into that bigger class, it can be nerve-wracking. It 100% can be nerve-wracking, but you just kind of, like I say, you got to put that aside, and you really got to focus on hitting your own marks, your own lines, and just put horse blinders on and focus on you.
And you know, it's funny you say that. I use the term all the time, blinders. And a lot of times the focus needs the aid of blinders, and you just have to put the mission at hand as your priority.
Well, a couple of riders to watch for in this one include Logan Mortberg, the 317, and Canyon Richards. Both those riders coming in with scores of 1 into the second moto, the 85-12 to 13-year-old class. As we wrap up lap number 1, we'll check in with Wes Kane down at the Yamaha podium.
Aiden Babin, come on up here, bud. Finishing third in 250C Limited Championship. Congratulations. Who do you want to thank, Aiden?
The Lord Jesus Christ for seeing me safe. My mom, my dad, my sister, my girlfriend Riley, Robin, Sherry at Real Deal, Team Sakai, Mr. Mike, O'Neill, Scott, FMF, Alpine Star, DT1 Filters, Micah Metals, EVS, and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Aiden Babin. Good job. Got you right. We're going to keep you right. Keegan Rowley, come on up, bud. You're up on the box. Good job out there. Keegan, who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, SR Training Facility, Bell, 100%, Monster Army, Investment Solutions, Martin Mechanical, and Commonsol Bikes, and everybody else that supports me. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Keegan Rowley getting the job done. Mike Burkeen in here. He's going to talk to our champ. Come on up here, Brennan Schofield. From the AMA, Mike Burkeen's going to give you the plate. The Schofield kid. He's a tall drink of water. All right, good job out there. Matt Walker's got to be pretty happy with you. Who do you want to thank for this championship?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, my friends, all my family, Matt Walker, Kim Foster, Tyler Foster, Moto X Compound, Rally Motoplex, Chris Dara, Matt Dara, Rhino Power, O'Neill Gear, HP Race Development, Race Lace Wheels, Twin Air, Factory Connection, Todd at Factory Connection got my suspension dialed in this week, FMF, Moto Seat, Bike Graphics, 100%, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, that's the way to do an interview right there. You guys must have been listening up, taking some notes, Matt Walker. That's how you do it. You got it from me, bud. You got all your stuff from me. All right, take it away, guys. Matt Walker's just hanging on to anything he can hang on to.
Hey, I tell you, if it wasn't for Wes Kane, what would this world be like?
Take
you know?
it away from me. I'm off podium.
Thanks a lot, Wes Kane. Canyon Richards on that brand new Magna 1 Motorsports Husqvarna ride, opening up with the early lead, coming into this one with a Moto 1 win, and after 2 laps of racing, his toughest counterpart, the 317 of Logan Mortberg, he's He's into that number 2 spot, looking at the gap about 1.6 seconds. This is the battle for the championship as we watch these two riders duke it out nose to tail. And we've got a third-place ride in the 261 of Brody Barth, who was second. He finished second in his division race, so he feels like he's got an opportunity to win this championship as well. And he's not relinquishing second so easily as he is fighting with Mortberg now for the number 2 spot.
And if you can imagine this, Rodney, Cade Bolasina, Riley Bussey, and Chase Anderson in a battle along with Deacon Deno, if you can imagine that.
It's battles everywhere along this racetrack right now as we watch this one unfold. As we said, 1.6 seconds, but I have to think now, I think things might have just tightened up even more as Logan Mortberg come screaming off that Gator's tail right there on that 317 and taking over the lead from Canyon Richards. The Magna One Motorsports Husky now into the number 2 spot with Barth still back in third, and this one's not over yet. Here comes Richards ready to fire back on this one. To the inside goes Mortberg. To the outside goes Richards, nearly pulling up side by side over the tabletop. Coming here in front of the announcer's tower now. They're almost side by side at one point. Drag racing, and it looks like Mortberg's got the advantage by about 2 bike lengths. But whoa, look at that big slingshot move from the outside.
Wow.
Of Canyon Richards trying to get that drive into that final turn.
Logan, he absolutely blasted that berm apart out there on the outside. That thing moved about 3 foot right there.
Yeah, he got on the gas nice and early right there.
Have 10 on you. Yeah.
All side-by-side drag race through the Gator pit once again. Oh, here comes Richards. There goes Mortberg, and Richards pulls the trigger over the head of the Gator now as they jump up onto the back of the Gator. Richards has reclaimed the number 1 spot as Mortberg continues to launch the bombs and in and out of these turns. He's showing them the wheels. Barth still back in that number 3 spot as we drop down off the Gator's back and head out back toward the tail now. Look at this. Brody Barth is right there with him. Deacon Deno, Cade Bolasina, and also Riley Bussey going at their own battles right now, but we can't take our eyes off up front. Richards, then it's Mortberg, then it's Mortberg, and then it's Richards. Here's Richards at the moment, but here comes Mortberg. They're side by side. On the outside is Richards. On the inside, Mortberg. Who's got the drive coming into the roller sections? It's Canyon Richards.
Yeah, Richards has had that intensity level. He's used that line several times, and he's putting it to good use right now, huh, Logan?
Oh, man, nice move there by Mortberg as he carved the inside of that turn, nearly taking that lead back away, Logan Bass.
Yeah, I mean, Mortberg's in a really good spot here because now he can actually look at the lines of Canyon Richards and see how Canyon was able to gain that time up on him. But at the same time, Mortberg also has Brody right on his tail. So not only is Brody seeing them and wanting to catch them, he's also getting to look at their lines.
Yeah, he's getting a big schooling right now. These front 3 very close together as they go at it. If they finish right now, Logan Mortberg, if he has the lead, he's got the win. So it's a matter of which one wins between those two. Back in third overall would be Brody Barth with a 2-3. So this is your Moto Medal winners, at least at the moment. If they stay in these positions, a lot of it's going to hinge on how they finish, what medal they're going to be wearing.
And Rodney, this is the white flag lap right now. Look at this. It's do or die. It's go time. And like Wes Kane said, you got to pay the toll to rock and roll. And right now, they are rocking and rolling. Look at this battle as we go up over the Gator back.
Onto the Gators' head, now to the Gators' back. Check it out. It is third place ride. Brody Barth knocking very hard on Mortberg's door. I think that's giving Canyon Rich a little bit of breathing room right now as Mortberg is trying to fend off the advancements of that third place ride as they drop back down into the heartland of Gatorback Cycle Park and head back toward the tail.
Just like Logan said, Mortberg right now, he is in the bad position because he's trying to race forward, but man, Barth bringing the heat right now, Logan.
Yeah, Barth is really on the gas right now. He's hitting some really smooth lines, so I mean, it's going to be a close one for sure.
Over the wall now as they get the drive toward the rollers. Can Mortberg make some time up on Canyon Richards? Richards seems to have a pretty steady line through, as does Mortberg and Brody Barth back there in the number 3 position as he is still working on that number 2 spot. If he gets around Mortberg. He will take silver for the weekend. So this is a battle for the Mets. And here he comes right now. I think he knows it. He can feel it.
Yeah, he's got momentum on his side right now. Actually, just a bit quicker through some of these sections, but has that little gap. Rodney's running out of time. Here they come right in front of us.
Right down below the announcer's tower, the battle for the second place position and a silver in this overall right now. Logan Mortberg and Brody Barth dropping in. Barth going out wide, trying to get the inside line, coming into that final turn. Canyon Richards going to take the checkers in the win here in the 85-12-13 limited. And in second place, it will be Logan Mortberg, just barely ahead of Brody Barth. And that is exactly the way they'll finish for the overall. Richards with the gold, Mortberg with the silver, and Brody Barth will take home the bronze with a 2-3 on the weekend. It's 1-1 for Richards,